Hey, I'm KU and I just want to talk about lust. So, lust is something that we all struggle with, and a lot of people they want to try to fight lust. They want to, learn how to overcome lust, but they don't know how to do it. I'm here to talk about my experience on overcoming lust. Although I'm probably not an expert in this field, I'm just talking about my experience, so don't take my words to face value, but maybe you can learn something from it, yeah. So, first of all, don't avoid lust. Never avoid lust. You can never avoid lust, trust me. You have to acknowledge it. Understand that first, okay? And you have to be honest with yourself. When does this happen? What triggers it? Okay, it could be boredom, could be stress, could be late nights. Okay, and you have to recognize that pattern as well. Once you recognize that pattern, you can, have that understanding within you. Okay, that's really important. But that may not be enough for you to just break your lust. So, hear me out on my next point, and this is the most important point, honestly. Identify your triggers and take practical steps to manage them. What does this mean? Okay, there are certain things that will trigger you to be lustful. Social media, activities, places, even certain people. You have to identify these. The Bible tells us to not fight lust but to flee from it. Because you can never fight lust. Okay, so let's say maybe Instagram. Whatever you open Instagram, right? Whenever you open Instagram, you scroll on whatever reels, right? And all of a sudden you see very lustful posts. Because do you know that actually lustful posts, right? Like these lustful content, right? It's one of the easiest ways that they prey onto you. It's one of the easiest way to capitalize from you. Okay, so you have to understand that if maybe this is the problem, right? If social media is the problem, right? Log out, delete the app, deactivate your account. Do it maybe for like 7 days, whatever. Take time off. What's like the most important part in all of this, right? Is that you take baby steps. That's very important. Okay? As for certain places, if you go to the bar, if you go to places that don't really benefit you and you realize that you get very lustful or whatever, right? You see certain things, you interact with certain people. Hey, what can I say, right? You go to the bar, you of course expect certain things. Just don't go. I mean, it's easier said than done, but if you really want to change, right? This is the first step to it. Okay? Next is understanding your root cause. So, lust, right? It stems from a lot of things. Okay, you can't just pinpoint it to one thing. It could be loneliness, it could be stress, it could be boredom. Some people, right, they're bored out of their mind just staying at home, right? So they scroll social media, all of a sudden it triggers them and they just keep on doing it. It could be something from your childhood, a trauma or whatever, right? And since it's from your childhood, right, it becomes a habit to your future self. And it's really hard to quit by then. Or it could be stress, you're just feeling stressed from work and whatnot, right? And you just want to relieve that stress. You want clarity from the nut, whatever, right? Or inadequacy. You just feel like you're not enough. You feel like you want temporary relief from all that pain, all that feeling of you're not enough, right? So you have to ask yourself this: what am I really feeling or missing? Understand yourself. You have to realize everything within yourself. You have to understand that, if this is the reason why I feel this way, then you have to take measures to counter it. Right? I don't know you. You know yourself. I don't know what you go through every day, but you do. And if you don't, right, talk to someone. Talk to someone that you trust, that will help you step by step. Someone that cares for you. If they really care for you, right, they will help you. There are people out there that will help you, and you might say that, maybe this is awkward. It's weird to tell someone that I have porn addiction and I'm struggling to get away from it. But trust me, this is a pandemic. A lot of teenagers, kids, adults, they struggle with this. At some point, right, it affects your relationship, it affects your friendships, it affects your mental state, it affects your physique. I don't know. It affects a lot of things. So trust me when I say that, you have to change. You have to push yourself to talk to people. If that is, something that you need to do. If you can do it yourself, and if you think that, just you yourself is enough, right? Go for it, my man. I'm all for you. Okay? And if you don't have anybody to talk to, I'm here. I'm always here. To end things off, I don't want to make this too long. It's really important that you take small baby steps. Very, very important. I think this is the first thing I can do. Understand the situation, understand the problem, understand yourself, and then have the solution ready, and then take small steps. You cannot make drastic steps and expect that, you'll react well to it. Maybe for the first week or so, yeah, sure, but it's gonna take a toll on you. You're gonna feel like, I want to go back to it. No, take baby steps. Do it slow, okay? And what's important is that you're consistent with it. No matter what you do, stay consistent with it. And within maybe 1 month, right, you're gonna have control over yourself. You're gonna feel so much more better. Your relationships are gonna be so much more better. And all of a sudden, right, you're gonna feel like a new man or a new woman. And that's all I really have to say. Okay, bye.